Why did you not figure that twice? Baby, I owe you goodbye. Ya no te daré the good nights. Quédate con tu costado de la habitación y tu lights. Think twice. Mantiene la cara muy nice, pero la tercera vez no surprise. I ain't gonna cry tonight. Casi callado, casi que me la creí, pero me he salvado y ahora me curo de ti. Mira, 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 pa' que yo te diga no ves nada. Así yo que puedo keep it chilly, chilly, chilly. Que si te pierdo yo estoy winning, winning, winning. Tú y yo calados en el paso, cura congelada como ice. Keep it chilly, chilly. Así yo que puedo keep it chilly, chilly, chilly. Keep it chilly, chilly, chilly. Tú y yo calados en el paso, cura congelada como ice. Keep it chilly, chilly, chilly. Oh boy, se finí. Yo no quiero nada de ti, baby. Si yo fuera malas veces la que me lastimaste, la que en verdad pensaba en mí. Chao, lo nuestro ya se ha terminado. Llévate todas tus cosas de aquí, que lo de que yo ya no me fío de ti. Baby, es que yo ya no me fío de ti. La caga una y otra vez, sí. Adiós, goodbye, te lo merecí. Porque casi callado, casi que me la creí, pero me he salvado y ahora me curo de ti. Mira, 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 pa' que yo te diga no ves nada. Así yo que puedo keep it chilly, chilly, chilly. Que si te pierdo yo estoy winning, winning, winning. Tú y yo calados en el paso, cura congelada como ice. Keep it chilly, chilly. Así yo que puedo keep it chilly, chilly, chilly. Keep it chilly, chilly, chilly. Tú y yo calados en el paso, cura congelada como ice. Keep it chilly, chilly, chilly.
I've been typing out the words and then deleting, I'm afraid to press send. Cause every lesson that I've ever learned to love is that it's gonna end. But you see the pattern in me, got me rethinking everything. Cause the way you got me floating while I'm falling is the best it's ever been. Baby, one touch, one kiss, I'm tripping on you. Lately, you changed the game, I'm feeling brand new. Never had nobody do it quite like this. Learning love all over again. Baby, all it took was one look. When we met, I'll reset. We can talk for hours and hours and it don't ever feel real. Always be consent. Cause every time I get a hit of you, the tension goes away. I'm so caught up with how we started at the beginning. This feels like love, I want it over and over again. Baby, one touch, one kiss, I'm tripping on you. Lately, you changed the game, I'm feeling brand new. Never had nobody do it quite like this. Learning love all over again. Baby, all it took was one look. When we met, I reset, reset, reset. I've been typing out the words and then deleting, I'm afraid to press send. Cause every lesson that I've ever learned to love is that it's gonna end. Baby, one touch, one kiss, I'm tripping on you. Lately, you changed the game, I'm feeling brand new. Never had nobody do it quite like this. Learning love all over again. Baby, all it took was one look. When we met, I reset, reset.
Back in action there, Kinsman.
You're back
in
from
action.
Buffalo.
And you could tell.
You survived. You survived.
Listen, you could tell by
your
the
trip.
smile on my face the
They
result
won.
of the game.
It was close.
It was
I think
close.
The Ravens handed that to you.
Is that what you think,
At the
Kinsman?
end.
Well,
They couldn't hang on to the ball, but
Yeah.
A win's a win.
You know, as a Leaf fan,
Happy Klomps.
you have-
It's a good week when Klomp comes back with a Buffalo victory.
It was an amazing experience, and I have to tell you something funny that happened to me there,
Okay,
Kinsman.
what happened?
So I get into the airport in Toronto, and you go through security, and I'm waiting, and 3 security guards approached me, and they're like,
Suspicious. What were you carrying on your?
So you know how I enjoy pranking people. I don't enjoy being pranked though, but I enjoy pranking.
So they picked you out of the crowd.
So they come up to me, we can't let you on this flight. And there's security guards at the airport, like they're serious. I'm like, what did I like?
Why? Because you're a Bills fan.
Yeah, you're not going to let me tell the
No,
story.
yeah,
Kinsman,
yeah.
like,
Well, I'm just jumping to
Did you want me
conclusions.
just how Ronnie and Caleb did this story?
Yes.
So, like, they kind of let you on the plane. They're like, well, I'm not going to tell you why. I'm like, okay, so what do I do from here? And they're like, well, we're Chiefs fans and we're Swifties and we can't let any Bills fans on the plane. But they had me going for about a minute there. And I'm like, I told them I usually prank, but I don't like being the victim of a
Out
prank.
comes the surgical glove
Yeah.
and the snap, and then off to the back room
Yeah.
you go.
There was a lot of Trump supporters
Yeah.
in Buffalo, a lot of
I
Trump
bet.
Bills jerseys. But anyways, yeah, it was an amazing experience, and
go
we're,
Bills,
we're
go.
back with the big W, my friend.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
that's right.
Bills on their way. And speaking of KC, they play KC this weekend?
They do their Kinsman, yeah.
All right.
They play our nemesis, the Chiefs. But there you go. Go Bills. We love it. And
A lot of Bills fans.
I want to give
Watch it.
a shout out to this young gentleman, Vineet. I had met him in Buffalo.
Who's that, Vineet?
He is from Georgia.
Okay.
He's an engineer. We spent the whole day together at the tailgating and the after party. Like, Kinsman, you would have had to take the bus home to go to bed as late as we were out. But a buddy I met down there.
Vineet.
Now, he's in Georgia, which you consider warm weather. They had some snow today.
I know. I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the first time, a rare snowstorm
There you
in
go.
the southern parts of Florida.
So he's a smart
Atlanta,
gentleman.
yeah.
Smart gentleman, a Bills fan. We had a blast.
Vineet.
The best part about going on these trips is meeting some
Get
new
to meet
people.
some new people, and we've
there we
gained
go.
a new watcher of
There
the
we
show.
go.
And Vineet, you just might win something. If you win, we'll send you something
We will, yeah.
on the Wheel of Winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Vineet will come to Timmins and use tonight's prize. We've got
Bowling.
5 passes to Midtown Bowl, and we're also going to include 5 Game Zone, the Fun Zone game cards, $10 each on them, so $50 there,
Yeah.
and 5 bowling passes to go to Midtown Bowl. Amazing prize.
So there it is. All right, so let's get to the theme of the night, which is the Battle of the Boardman.
Battle of our the
So,
board ops,
at-
the Boardmen, yes.
Don't change the title mid-show. It
Oh,
says
no.
Battle of the Boardman
Board
there.
of the men.
Like, you weren't part of
my-
the creative team meeting and you want to
I
flip it live in the
was.
live show. But board ops, Boardman. So everyone knows Ronnie and Caleb.
Yeah.
Ronnie's been with us since the beginning.
Since the
Caleb-
beginning of time.
Caleb is our co-op student who wraps up tomorrow, but we thought, what better way to decide that, because they always ask us who's number 1, what better way is decide it live on the air.
Let's do it live
with,
on the
with
show.
the contest. So,
Yes.
So there they are.
There they are,
And I
the
see
Boardmen.
Caleb's acting like Ronnie. Is that what's happening here?
What? Oh, yeah. I'm just doing what Ronnie did the other day when he failed to keep up his streak.
Oh, no. So, okay, so
Roddy's got to pull out. He's got the fist ready to go. there.
it's been
Yeah.
it's been a
Big
constant
battle.
debate who is number 1. No, I like picking favorites. Mark doesn't. So we're gonna force Mark to choose number 1.
I have to choose.
Oh, boy.
I'm the scorekeeper
Yeah.
tonight.
So you're gonna be biased towards me, right?
Yeah.
Well,
so
we'll have to wait and find out. I've got my trusty notepad behind me here.
so how it's gonna work is I've prepared 10 questions each that you will answer. Mark will score you
1 point.
1 point. Yeah. Don't make it 3s and 2s,
No.
Kinsman. You always
All
make
right,
everything.
you want to see what I brought here?
Yeah.
All right.
Let me guess. A whiteboard?
Yeah.
Not your phone.
There it is.
Yeah, look how crisp and clear
hard-
that is on
well,
the
hang on,
camera.
you can see that.
Oh, sure.
There it is.
It's
Well,
more shinier than
I'll
my
use Blue. Blue
And,
for the
and I
tallies.
told Mark, when is he going to like digital whiteboard? He said never.
No, that's
I
right.
said we just might as well hand him a rotary cell phone.
He doesn't want to
Well,
change from.
Hey,
took me
you see,
forever to go from the
he's
iPhone 8.
insulting you, right? So you know
That's
what
it.
we
You gotta
should
be
do.
nice to the scorekeeper.
What
here.
you should do is 2 for me, 1 for him, right? That's the way it goes.
Some early bribery goes a long way. So people watching, any comment gets you into the draw, but also let us know how these 2 fine gentlemen are doing.
And first of all, go Bills.
oh well, I'm not the judge. Ronnie.
Bandwagon
Go Bills.
jumper.
Yeah.
Does
First
he
of
get a
all-
point for jumping on the bandwagon?
Now,
of the
now,
Bills?
Mark doesn't care about football, so that doesn't help you with the judging panel.
Should have come
Do you
out
care about
wearing your
Star
Leaf
Wars?
hat.
Yes.
Do you
he's
care
just
about
a
Star Wars?
biased Leaf fan.
Yeah, well, you should
I'm
have
I'm
a Leafs
slut.
jersey.
I like Star Wars. I haven't watched them all,
Yeah,
but
he hasn't watched-
I've watched, a
You
bulk
haven't
of
watched
them.
the Star Wars movies?
Well, I've watched Star Wars. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
way back in the day.
This isn't about you and your things you need to adjust in life there, Kinsman. This is about the boys. So
All
a
right.
question, we're going to rotate between each
All
one.
right, got to pull out my my trusty notepad here.
Mark, I'll ask the questions. Mark, look at the size of that.
Look
You,
at that.
you
Well,
couldn't
well,
just have a piece of paper?
No, well, you said.
Oh my
You said
God.
to use the whiteboard. This is what we're using.
Okay,
What are
so
we using here?
Caleb,
All
the
right.
first question is for you.
Yeah.
And the question is, how early do you show up for work? Like, how early should someone show up for work?
I'd say 5 to 10 minutes early, right? It's not too early that it's like, hey, you shouldn't be here, but it's early enough that it's nice. You can get to things right away. You can show that you are really, committed to this job and doing a good job, right? So I think 5 to 10 minutes early is a good time.
Okay. Mark is going to make some check marks for a point or an
Okay.
extra. Now, you
So-
probably want to hide it from the guys.
Well, yeah.
You're already
okay.
struggling
All
after
right.
the first answer.
Struggling
here,
after the
kid.
He
first
probably has
answer.
Yeah.
the big
Now-
remote.
It's okay, Mark. I think you're doing a great job. Absolutely wonderful. Really, really good.
Okay. We'll ask Mark for
All right.
we'll ask Mark
Yeah.
for an update
As
little
we
bit-
go
yeah.
along here.
All right.
So now Ronnie gets to explain.
Okay, Ronnie. What is the first thing you should do when the live show starts? As the sound guys or board guy, what's the first thing we ask you to do?
I'll give you a hint. It's not this.
It's not that.
Ronnie, we've asked you this multiple times, like in the hundreds. What's the first thing?
To check if your girl's live on TikTok.
Check if the girls are live on TikTok. Check if a girl's live on TikTok.
If the girlfriends are live on TikTok.
If your girlfriend's live on TikTok.
Are your girlfriends alive
Well,
on
Mark,
TikTok?
If that's
I don't
his
know.
final answer, please place a place a mark for
Yeah, I gotta put a mark. What is it? Just what a tally?
that. An X.
All right.
An X for if you don't
All right.
agree with the
Hey,
answer.
I should get half a point. You should be checking on your spouse once in a while.
During the middle of the work shift. Okay.
See, this is why I don't have a girlfriend.
Okay. Caleb, we're over to you for question 2. How loud should the Wheel of Winning music be? So, if for context, we should say this, is that you have a slider between 0 and 100. What is the volume we ask you to put it at?
I'm leaning towards in the 30s. I'm thinking about 35 for where it's like, you can hear it and it's a nice volume, but it's not overpowering, right? You can still hear who's speaking. Like, for example, Mark. It wouldn't be overpowering Mark like it was the other day. So yeah,
Throw it digs.
Right.
Shade
So,
on the show.
so you're saying Ronnie, who ran the show last night, had it way too high.
Yeah, so 35 is where it should be, Ronnie, okay?
Mark, you let me know
all right.
when you've made
Yeah.
your
all right,
adjustment.
All right. So we're all good.
Like that's a ridiculous piece of paper.
No, it's
Jeez, Mark.
Okay. Now, Ronnie, are you ready for this?
Yep.
I could ask you the question. This is going to be your opportunity to potentially bounce back, or maybe Mark agreed with your answer at work.
Yeah.
You should be seeing if your girlfriend's live on TikTok.
Yeah.
Who knows? How many pops, as in a Pepsi or Diet Pepsi, are allowed on the Boardman table? How many pops? Now, keep in mind, we've had a few spills over the year on expensive technology.
We've had sausage in the light
Well,
fixtures.
don't be jumping any questions here.
Okay,
This is about the pop. How many pops do you think are allowed on the table?
There should be 0 liquid on the table, but me, I don't give a. I do it anyways.
So what you're
Well, what's your final answer?
0. None.
Okay, so what you're saying is you know what's correct, but you don't do it anyways? Look at this guy. Clearly he's not up to par. You really got to see it. I don't know.
Ronnie toots his own horn,
He's
Kinsman.
tooting his own horn.
Okay, so
All right.
so Mark's gonna
All
score
right.
people.
Okay.
Now, Caleb, are you ready for number 3? Okay. Caleb, what is the name of our streaming software? So it's the thing when you open up Chrome, it's the first thing you would go to.
So it's opening up Chrome, not its own app.
Well, yeah, it's web-based here, so you don't
Okay.
open up an app.
So we use StreamYard, right? And
Well, we can't give you the answer.
okay,
but
it was a rhetorical.
Oh,
we
sorry.
we use StreamYard, right? And we also use the giveaway tool for StreamYard for the best thing of the show, the Wheel of Winning.
Wheel of
Oh,
Winning.
wow, he even pumped up
He
an
even
answer.
pumped it up.
Are you happy
All
with that,
yeah,
Kinsman?
I am happy with that.
So
yeah.
StreamYard is his answer.
StreamYard.
I'm going to give you a pink slip.
Okay,
Yeah,
Ronnie.
speaking of the Wheel of Winning, you've got 5 bowling passes and 5 Fun Zone game cards, each loaded with $10 each on them to Midtown Bowl.
Now, Ronnie,
50
when
bucks.
we first started this show, we worked in our basements with our laptop cameras.
Yep.
We've spent a couple dollars since then, literally a couple dollars. And this answer may or may not be in front of you. Ronnie, how many cameras do we have in the studio?
3.
Are you sure?
We have,
Maybe you should maybe you should flip between them
Well,
to
here we
give
go.
him a hint. You know.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4.
Well, you're correct. There is four. 1 for center shot, 1 for close up, 1 for guest close up, and the other is for beauty.
For beauty. So do you want to answer 3, or do you want to
going
answer
4?
4?
You
I happen to be
mean
pointing at them, by
you
the way.
mean one for Klomp's vanity?
Well, we have 3 cameras and 4 shots.
Okay, so how many cameras is the answer?
Well, technically we have.
You're going technically.
Technically, we have 3 cameras plus a bonus.
3 cameras is his answer there,
All
Kinsman.
right.
He might be leaning towards the right answer.
Yeah. Doing pretty good.
Let's get it. Let's ask one more and then get an update on the scoring to see
Okay.
how everyone
We'll
is
see how
doing
we're
here.
doing here. Uh-oh.
Okay, now Caleb, there was a mishap one time, an accidental mishap where Ronnie brought his.
Accidents do happen.
He brought his.
Yes.
He was having breakfast at 6 p.m. You know, just after you wake up, you have breakfast, right? Nothing
Well,
wrong.
who can blame him? He loves the Broadway right next door.
We love the Broadway.
We love the Broadway
Ronnie had
staff,
come into the studio and decided to place his breakfast sausage. Where do you think he placed it?
Oh, I don't know.
Now,
This.
you may not have been here at the time. If you followed us, you would have saw the picture. So this will have to be
Oh, no.
based on your knowledge of Ronnie. Now, an answer could be the garbage can, right? You would think.
Hopefully.
I wouldn't lean that way, but
Okay, from the way you're talking, it's really bad. So either he left it right here on the table that is off camera, but is normally on camera, or it is in the Boardman table where he's also not supposed to have his pop that he brings. So it's one of those two. I'm gonna go for he left it here. That's
I
my.
think that's it. Well, I can't
Yeah.
any bias to it.
But you know, the fact that he left it somewhere is just so awful. I think that deserves a point deduction personally. But
he had
that's
no
just
faith
me.
because he could have left it in the garbage can.
Yeah,
but
he could have left it in the
he has
garbage.
no-
Klomp's favorite.
he was
garbage can.
leaving it there for seconds.
yeah.
And
that was
it was a
his
trick
excuse,
shot,
yeah.
by the way. It was the best trick shot ever made.
Well, we'll update the answer
Yep.
in a second.
As we
here.
go.
Now, Ronnie, a
right.
question about Caleb. So there is a nickname I wanted to use for Caleb during our Christmas video. I've told you what this, but Caleb vetoed the idea.
I don't remember this. What?
You don't remember the nickname I wanted to call you in the
What's your
Christmas?
nickname?
No, it's not a nickname. I made it up, and Caleb goes, "No, just go with my normal name." He wasn't into my brandy humor.
Okay.
Oh, I think I know
Ronnie?
this. Yes.
I told you this. What was the nickname I wanted to give Caleb in the Christmas video?
I remember.
the nickname.
We need the Jeopardy timer.
Do 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 do.
It's very kind, by the way, okay?
Do 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 do.
Something he's not, a celebrity.
Do 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 do.
So, something he's not a celebrity.
Okay, so something he's not a celebrity is his answer.
Something. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna-
So what we should do right now, Kinsman, is that we should go and get an update on the scoring here.
Okay.
So after 4 questions, where do you have everyone listed?
So far, I have 3 for Caleb. And right now, Ronnie trailing with 2. Ronnie's got 2.
Ronnie has 2. Okay,
As it
so
should be.
We should say
have 2.
Ronnie's breakfast sausage went into the lighting fixture.
Wait, what?
It was in the lighting fixture.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
We're
still
don't
trying to
know.
figure
Yeah,
that out.
We don't know.
I don't
We
know how
think
that
he
got
swung
there.
from the roof like Spider-Man. The truck. Very skilled. The nickname I wanted to provide Caleb was Caleb Star Wars,
Yes.
But he-
yes.
but he vetoed the idea.
Yes, I did.
What else
I
do we
like
have?
Star Wars, but it's not my last name, believe it or not.
No, it's not your last name. Okay, so what was the score again there, Kinsman?
We're at 3-2
4?
for Caleb right now.
3-2, okay. Now we're okay. Let's go to a question for
3-2.
Caleb. Okay, so Caleb, when the show is on the air, we're live, and you and/or Ronnie are working in the back. Your conversations and the laughing and all that.
Yes.
How loud should the Boardman be? You could say
The
from
Boardman.
silent to extremely loud across that. How loud should someone be?
I would say quiet enough that it cannot, under any circumstances, be picked up on the mics in here, so that it does not, under no circumstances, interrupt the show, but loud enough that we can get the attention of you guys if there is a major problem.
Okay,
And
Kinsman?
the major problem is
What do you mean?
Let me pull up my trusty stilo here. There we go.
Are you happy?
I'm happy
You
with
got
that.
your answer?
I'm happy with that answer.
All right.
Yeah.
So we will move on to the next question. This one's for Ronnie.
Okay, Ronnie.
So a guest is on the air. At Camp Bickle, the amazing people from Camp Bickle.
What about my mother, actually? He did this with my mother as well.
Caleb's taking the job of the host. Take note of that.
Wait.
Is that a
It was a
deduction?
suggestion. It was a
That's
suggestion.
A deduction.
Totally up the mark.
It was just a suggestion.
So
Maybe
imagine
bonus
Camp
points.
Bickle's on last night, and they have a new logo. They're doing some amazing things. They have a new board.
New toques.
If there's something to celebrate, as the Boardman, you have a couple different options. Do you hit the cheer button or the boo button?
well, some places like Camp Bickle, when I went, it was fun and exciting. But they need a cheer. They've been around since 1939, and I think they deserve a round of applause for being around that long and successful in the more years to come. So you definitely don't do what Caleb did, want himself.
What? That was one time, and it was an accident. I immediately stopped it, changed it to a cheering. Okay,
Yeah, he does-
you've
doesn't
womp-womped me more than I womp-womped myself. So you know.
So you would say a cheer button or a boo button?
No, you got to cheer those guys.
A cheer for something positive. Okay, because we've had both things on this show,
Yes,
where
we
we've
have.
gotten a boo button when it should have been
A
a
boo
cheer.
button or a cheer.
I will admit I did one time do it on myself. However, I immediately remedied the situation. So
Still counts as a boo button.
We're into sentimental time here. Not everything can be laughs and hoots and hollers back in the day, right? Kids?
What's
You-
that?
you hoot and holler?
Sunshine and
Rainbows?
Rainbows and lollipops. Okay.
Caleb, what does Ronnie do well on the job? And we should say, for some context, Ronnie has been Caleb's mentor / teacher, who taught him the ins and outs
The ins and outs
of the job.
the studio.
So, what do you believe, based on your observation, that Ronnie does well? And these are compliments here.
okay, they're compliments.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't look for the worst thing for him to be good at then. Okay, I see.
Well,
Throwing sausage in light fixtures.
what does Ronnie do well?
Aside from throwing sausage into light fixtures, what he does well is he's very good with the comments. He knows how to choose comments well, how to show them off well. He also knows how to mentor and teach me. Like, honestly, I wouldn't be doing such a good job if it wasn't for his guidance and support through the entire time I've been here. So I'd say he does a good job
like
at
the-
multiple things.
You're like the adopted son I never wanted.
And he's also good at putting sausage in a light fixture. Just to add that
shade.
for that.
Yeah.
Like,
as
Well,
you
getting
can,
a compliment.
as you can tell, I'm not so great with the comments because I'm running the
He's
show.
running it on your knee.
I'm running it on my
your
knee, and I'm
right
missing
now.
all the awesome comments. So, Mark, you got that?
I do. We're on number 6 for Caleb. We're 6 for Ronnie now.
Ronnie, you may not be surprised, but now, what does Caleb do well on the job? As a leader and a teacher, it's your job to observe and grade. So, based on your experience with Caleb, what does he do well?
Well, when he's here, he keeps up with most of the comments. I know it's overwhelming because he got 300 to 400 a night. So he's approved on the comments. He's definitely approved on like making sure that the things that KLOMP say, okay, we're going to commercial break. He's right on that button, on that commercial break button, and so I would give him a solid A plus. So yeah, I give him at school he may get a solid F, but here he gets a solid A.
I was about to thank you, but I guess I'll have to just be neutral on that.
All right. You're good, Kinsman?
Yeah, I'm jotting them down as we go here.
And I don't have gray hair, so it's. And I'm not losing hair, so he does a pretty good job.
Are you saying I do, or?
Hey, no hair jokes here. Come on.
Well, there is, here's an opportunity to flip the script where it could get interesting.
Okay,
Caleb.
this is the Jerry Springer portion.
How can Ronnie improve
Interview.
on the job?
Where do I start? Oh my goodness. No, I'm kidding. He does great. Where can he improve? Well, I'd say, like the other day proved, he can do a better job on paying attention at times and staying off his phone. However, that doesn't happen all the time. It doesn't happen often from what I understand or see. So he is pretty good. He's actually like really good. It's just he does have some areas of improvement like that, where he does sometimes not pay attention or he's on his phone, or both.
Okay. Kinsman?
All right.
You got your grading down?
I got my grading down
Based on
here.
that response?
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Now,
that
Ronnie,
a tick or
it's
an
going to be
X?
Ronnie's
Ronnie's time to shine here.
Oh.
Or
Ronnie,
throw him under the
same
bus.
question,
Which one
but
is it,
for
Ronnie?
Caleb. How can Caleb improve on the job?
Geez, where do I start and where does he end?
Look at his arms are crossed and everything.
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Man, well, he does pay attention. He pays better attention than that's man than I do. But a lot of it, like one time he accidentally put the show on a sponsor reel. But other than that, I'd say I'd flip the script and say there's nothing to improve, and that's why he's going to where he's going.
Ooh.
He's going to North
great
Bay.
answer.
Like he's
It is.
like North Bay's lucky to have a skilled guy like that. But everybody's got their flaws and their ups and downs. But Caleb can improve on the little things such as when to end the show and not put the sponsor reel before the end.
Okay.
Thank you. Wow.
that,
Okay.
That's a
Yeah.
very elaborate
Ronnie,
answer.
I appreciate
what's
that,
the
Ronnie.
score here, Kinsman?
What do
Genuinely,
we have here?
thank you.
We've got 5 for Ronnie. And we've got 6 for Caleb here. So Caleb's
After 7 questions.
he's edged. Yes.
It took you a long time to count.
count
Yeah,
them up
Ronnie,
there.
thank you.
7
I
questions.
appreciate it.
All right. We're tailing near the
You
end. This
only
would
get
be
one.
question 8.
This is question number 8.
Okay, so
We'll do the tallies here.
Caleb, we have a soundboard
Yes.
that we use.
Yes.
What is the name of our soundboard?
Good question. I wish I could answer it.
The Ronnie
Uh-oh.
2000,
Uh-oh.
where everything messes up in the end.
What is the name of the soundboard?
Uh-oh, he's trying to peek
He-
through
yeah.
the curtains
He's
right
trying
now.
to cheat. Mark that down there.
I'm not telling you.
Yeah, all right. Now.
Uh,
Is this where they draw even Steven here?
Yeah.
I'm not telling you.
I'm gonna I know it's not the answer, but just because I don't have an actual answer, I'll go with Ronnie's answer of the Ronnie 2000, where it just messes up every other time.
2000. Uh-oh.
It's the name of our software, Kinsman.
And actually, sometimes it does mess up. So it is the Ronnie 2000.
All right.
There you go. Okay.
Ronnie, what is the name of our microphone system? And I know you're looking now.
Oh,
What
fudge.
is the name of the
Put on his bifocals
I
here.
can't cheat. I can't cheat.
Jeez.
I can't cheat. But because I am not allowed to touch it because of Mr. OCD over there.
Look at this. He's
Well,
insulting.
could have been the
right? Like,
sausage in the light fixture. This is it's a domino effect from that incident.
Like I need Guinness in here. I don't know how many times that guy vacuums. Like we need the Guinness in here. But I'm geez. I'm going with the sound, but I'm gonna go with road.
Yeah.
Road.
All right. So they're both wrong there because our soundboard is the Roadcaster.
That's what it was.
And,
Ah,
and our mic system it's
Is the
toner.
toner.
Well, just toner.
Toner.
It's not a
Hey,
physical presence.
we both
yeah.
failed at that. Good,
Yeah.
good.
So,
Yeah.
After 8 questions, where do we stand here, Kinsman?
What are we at here? We got 3, 6 for Caleb, and we've got 5 for Ronnie.
Okay. So Caleb's still in the lead.
Yeah, still in a
As-
slight edge here.
As we're in question 9. Okay.
Number 9.
So we've mentioned this multiple times. How long should a comment stay on the screen, Caleb?
So
This is the most important job of a boardman, by the way. The comment.
boardman.
Even though I'm doing a poor job tonight, I reckon. I'm not as good as you two.
Longer
I'm doing
than
a
what
terrible
clock's
job.
doing.
Yeah.
dude.
from what I remember, what I understand, and what I try to stick to is you read the comment, then you count 3 seconds. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. And so that's how it works. That's how it should be. However, sometimes what I do is I just skip the reading it and I add like 1 or 2 seconds on top. So it's just instead of read the comment then do the counting, I just start at the counting with just a little bit more counting. But that's how it's supposed to be. Read it and then 3 seconds. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000.
Okay. Mark, you have an opportunity to jot down your...
my notes
Maybe
there.
Mark doesn't even know the answer.
And even if it gives them a point, Mark's wrong.
Okay. The judges make the judges. Okay. Ronnie, we have a software that we use to switch the camera.
It's called the Road Switcher.
The software is called the Road Switcher. Are you sure?
Well,
It's the thing you click on probably
yeah,
about
I know.
200 times.
It has to do with road.
Okay.
It does have to do with road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Drawing a blank.
it's got to be the Road Switcher.
The Road Switcher's his answer there, Kinsman.
The road switcher. Okay, and final question.
Final question.
Oh boy,
question.
I'm nervous.
Before we
do the
get into
tallies.
we're going to ask Caleb's first.
Oh boy.
Okay. Caleb,
Yes.
what is the one thing Ronnie forgets to turn off?
Sorry, I need to take care of something right now. What was the question again?
You're right, right. It might be
Oh,
that
yeah.
phone.
Yeah. I think it's something to do with this, right? Right? Phone? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the phone.
The best Ronnie story was one night he forgot to turn off the phone. And he goes, "That's it. I'm never bringing my phone in the office again. That's it. You'll never see me with the phone." The next night, oh, check out my new iPhone.
It's a new iPhone, right?
Yeah,
so
you
technically
had
he
to,
never
I had to.
brought in the old phone, so you know.
So where do we stand here, Kinsman?
All right, so that was his final one there.
Yeah.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Caleb.
Okay.
And we've got one final question here for
How many we got for Ronnie?
Ronnie's
This is a
got
scoreboard update.
2, 5. He's got 5 here.
8-5 here,
Yeah,
Kinsman.
8
Okay.
to 5.
So-
So you know what that means, though? It means that Ronnie's a good teacher.
Well, what that means is that Ronnie's down by 3.
Ronnie's down by 3.
But Ronnie, what I told him, I gave him the hardest question. I saved it for last. but if he could accomplish this task, Ronnie wins. We'll award him 4 points.
A 4
Yeah.
point or
Yeah.
a 3 to tie? Do we have a bonus
No,
question?
four
Okay.
to win, Kins. There's
So
got to
what-
be a winner. Look at you. You're looking for a tie and everyone's happy,
No
right?
tie.
There'll be no tie today, Kinsman. Now, because it's the toughest question, I'm going to award Ronnie 4 points here for getting this. But it's close to an impossible task. I don't think any of us can do it. So for context, Caleb is Star Wars he loves Star Wars as much as I love the Bills. He loves
Maybe
Star
more.
Wars as much as I love my children, which is the same as much as I love the Bills. And my kids are a little bit high. All right, Ronnie.
A little bit, huh?
Here's your task
Okay, where's
to
his-
win.
Where's his question?
Kinsman's, you're falling apart with anticipation,
Well,
right?
yeah, this is a 4-pointer.
I had to build up the context
It's
because
a
as
4-pointer.
much as Caleb loves Star Wars.
And the Toronto Raptors need the 4 points.
Okay. Ronnie, convert Caleb to a Star Trek fan over Star Wars. Convert him. Convince him to like Star Trek over Star Wars. If you could do it, we're awarding you with 4 points. Caleb's...
Well, Caleb, you got to switch to Star Trek, man. Like, learn some Klingon, and you get to drive the ship. You get to take over a lot of important jobs in Star Wars. Come on, like, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of Star Trek. So if somehow I could get you to watch one episode of Star Trek, how about this? I will watch your series and film it, me watching it. Okay? If you watch one episode of Star Trek.
I've already watched some Star Trek though.
I know, but a series though.
A series?
Not just one episode. I need you to watch one full season.
I watched all of Star Trek Next Generation with my parents, who, by the way, shout out to my dad. He's a huge Star Trek fan, even though I prefer Star Wars.
So there's no way to get you to be a Star Trek fan for at least a month.
I'm sorry, but I gotta watch me some Vader. I gotta watch me some Han Solo and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Well, what do the Klingons have that the Empire or the Republic or the Rebellion don't have? Like,
they nap on the job. Star Wars, they're rated like look at that shit, man. Compared to the Death Star.
He's getting wild.
That-
All right, Ronnie.
Live long and prosper.
Okay, Ronnie. So Caleb, the question is now.
yes.
Are you convinced to toss away years of Star Wars patronage and become a Star Trek fan based on Ronnie's, which I thought was an excellent argument
That
in
was a
my
good
mind.
argument.
One month.
So anyways, you guys should check out the new Star Wars show. It's called Star Wars Skeleton Crew. It's streaming on Disney+. Amazing series. It's family friendly, by the way. And all 8 episodes are already out.
Ronnie's gone. Ronnie's disappeared.
He's gonna hit the won't button.
He's got to do that.
He probably hit the
Yeah,
cheer
he
by
probably hit the
accident.
cheer.
Okay, so Mark, tally up your score.
Okay. So
I'm
that was
sorry,
a 4
but-
point. So
Yeah.
if he's not, is it based on Ronnie's presentation for that?
No, it's
4
based
pointer?
on whether he convinced them.
Okay.
No, you'll have to make the decision whether if Caleb's going to rip down his Skywalker
Yeah,
poster
okay.
and put one of
All right.
William Shatner.
Okay.
So, Mark, what is the final score here?
We got 5 for Ronnie, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Caleb.
So,
Not even gonna put
Yes.
a poster.
who is the winner, Kinsman?
It's good old Caleb.
Good old Caleb.
Good
Rolling
game.
it
Good game.
here.
No, see,
He's leaving on a high note.
I
here
would have
from
said
Studio
everyone's a
67.
winner, but you wanted to choose one there, Kinsman. So.
I did not.
Now, we should say,
Yeah.
so a couple things. It looks like Ronnie came packing with gifts. Caleb's last day on the job with us. He's been here for
is
2
tomorrow.
blocks.
Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
looking forward to
Him leaving? Is that
Well,
what you're
not,
saying?
not looking forward to him leaving, but
Oh,
we're
Mark!
looking forward to having a final day with him there. And
Okay.
wishing him all the best. He is going to come back.
Caleb has been a rock star with
will.
us. 2 semesters. He's off to, once again,
Yeah, 2 years with us.
2 semesters. Canador. He hasn't been with us 2 years.
Oh boy, 2 years. I don't know if I could handle that. Oh boy.
Where are you off to again, Caleb?
Canadore College in North Bay, Ontario, Canada, Earth, by the way, for those wondering.
That sounds very Star Trek-y, by the way. You know.
No.
Yeah. And what program are you taking?
I am the name for it is digital cinematography, but it's basically just filmmaking. I'm going to be making movies, or at least learning how to, anyways.
Budget.
And so my hopeful career path is becoming a movie director, and I really look forward to it if life works out that way. And I'm really looking forward to it, but I'll always miss you guys.
Okay,
You guys have been
We'll miss
great.
you too.
I got a question. Okay, have you ever watched Jurassic Park?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask you, what does Ian Malcolm tell John Hammond when convincing to open up Jurassic Park?
What?
Life will find a way. And for you, out the door.
Oh, Ronnie,
Still throwing shade.
he
Yes.
is throwing shade.
I'll miss you guys.
You know what? It's actually been a pleasure. He like I said, he is easygoing. He is very, very, very he knows his stuff. All jokes aside, he knows his stuff. He knows a lot about computers, a lot about making stuff, and hopefully one day he can make a tutorial on stuff that maybe it will be easier for me to do. And I think Caleb would be good at that, making tutorial videos on how to do stuff and teach other people about technology and stuff like that. So no, I'm very happy that he's going off to a career path of being a director. Movie making is hard, difficult, but I think he's going to nail it. I think co-op students are the most easy to get along with.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
And looks like you came packing some gifts. Now, are they for me, Mark?
Yeah, what's going on here?
If they're
What's
for me,
happening
I
here?
feel a little bad because I
Whoa.
should have brought something for him.
That's okay. Well, you know what? For having that and doing the tough job of making me look bad, Mark gets his participation ribbon back.
Mark gets a participation.
I get the participation wear ribbon back.
Because he loves Star Wars so much, he gets my Star Wars trilogy VHS, which I was refusing to let go, but because I have doubles, he gets something that I have to get rid of, and here you go, because my Star Trek collection is coming in.
Look at that. That's actually a real thoughtful.
That
there,
is a
Ronnie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate
VHS.
it. Dude, I should have brought something for you. I'm sad I didn't think of it.
That's okay. You're still Boardman number 2.
What do you mean? We just had a competition? Like,
I
It's
love
okay.
it.
It's okay.
So it's it's a big deal to work with.
You
both of them.
know what the best
Easy
gift
going.
is?
oh, by the way, I see a comment there. You might want to pull it up. Does Caleb know what a VHS is, lol? I grew up with VHSs, okay? My family had a VHS player, and we would watch VHSs all the time. And I remember this because every time we put a VHS, the last person who used it never rewinded it. So we would have to rewind it all the way back. So yes, I do know what a VHS is.
I asked Caleb what was a Blockbuster. He told me Roger's Video.
What? Excuse me? That's a lie.
All right, there, kids. We're going to be back
Yes,
with
yes.
our goodbyes here in a second.
Yes, goodbyes.
And the wheel of winning, right?
Yes, we are giving away 5 Midtown Bowl bowling passes and 5 Fun Zone game cards.
Yeah.
Loaded with $10 each, so $50.
Coming. Will the number 1 Boardman, whoever it is, tell us we're going to sponsors?
Yeah. So we're gonna go. We're gonna get to the wheel of winning after this.
You're invited to Bright Spot Therapy's grand reopening. Happens this Friday at 11:30 a.m. They hope to see you there for the ribbon cutting ceremony and to take a tour of their new offices at 11 Ray Street North, Suite 105, Timmins. And the Storm are back for 2 home games this week. Friday, they take on the French River Rapids. And Saturday, they take on the Sioux Thunderbirds. Puck drops both nights at 7:30. Tickets online at ifstormjra.com. And more than 75 programs to choose from at Northern College. Your new career is awaiting you online at northerncollege.ca. Get a ticket now for Love on the Brain with the Seizure and Brain Injury Center. Tickets are only $10 with a chance to win one of 28 romantic prizes. To inquire and to buy a ticket, contact 705-264-2933. In January is Alzheimer's Awareness Month with the Alzheimer's Society Cochrane-Temiskaming. Look for their community booths all this week at Giant Tiger, Timmins, and in South Porcupine, and also at Canadian Tire Timmins this Saturday. Need a caterer? Then try Attawapiskat Catering. They cater the De Beers Victor Mine Site. Call today, 705-267-5547. And save 10% off on select flooring and more at J&R Custom Cabinets. Also, don't pay for 3, 6, or 12 months OAC. See in store for details, located at 1150 Riverside Drive. Stop in for the Sparks Pizza lunch deal all this week at Sparks Pizza. Pick up a margarita, pepperoni, or Canadian for only $12 from 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. every day. Stop in for yours at 206 3rd Avenue. And Lucian Transportation is now hiring 310T, 310S certified mechanics, and also bus drivers. Bus drivers get a $2,000 sign-on bonus and paid training, which is happening this week. Call to book your spot, 705-360-4090 today. And early bird registration is on now with Camp Bickle. Sign up now and save 10% off your camp registrations. Plus, share our main post on our KINZ and KLOMP Facebook page for a chance to win 2 Camp Bickle toques. Also, check out their brand new website at campbickle.ca. And become a Schumacher Lions Club volunteer this year. They meet every Wednesday at the Lions Den at the Mac. Call to inquire, 705-267-6838. Who do you trust to move your packages here in the North? Robert Champagne at Timmins Courier Service. Locally owned and operated for over 45 years. Give Robert a call today, 705-266-4285. Baby Girl, Wolfman, and Den of Thieves 2 are all on the big screen this week at Imagine Cinemas. For tickets and showtimes, log on to imaginecinemas.com. And 269 Dale Avenue is for sale with Albert Seal from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Book a showing today, 705-465-3493. And look who's back after their Christmas break. Mark and Jackie are back this week at Dubé Designs. Fine jewelry, custom designs, and repairs and more. Stop in and say hi this week, 658 Riverside Drive. Let Pat at Timmins Junk Removal do all the dirty work for you. Did you know that Pat does snow removal? Call for a great rate today, 705-288-5065. Stop into Mikey's all this week for an amazing sled deal. Did you know that Mike carries a wide variety of Skidoo, Yamaha, Polaris, and Arctic Cat? Finance one today at Mikey's, 1301 Airport Road. Eat, shop, stay, and explore with the brand new Downtown Timmins BIA reloadable gift card. No expiry dates. For more details and to get one, downtowntimmins.ca. Book your Crown appointment or details this week with Darren DeBano at the Shine Shop Crown Timmins, located 1300 Riverside Drive, or call 705-268-4855. And it's definitely worth the drive to shop Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Browse their lot today, 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. And why buy it when you can rent it for a way cheaper price? Visit Gord's Rentals today, 778 Riverside Drive, Timmins, 705-268-7029. Now serving the residential, commercial, and industrial sectors. She's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc., Amanda Lynn Mayhew. And book a test drive in one of the brand new 2025 Hyundai Tucson Ultimate HEVs at Timmins Hyundai, located 800 Riverside Drive, 705-360-1500. Do you want to volunteer for an amazing organization here in this city? Then become a Dare Timmins volunteer and work with Francine Dennis and Rick Lemieux. To inquire, you can email them today, daretimmins@gmail.com. And new land is for sale in Matheson with Jessica Gervais from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Check out this 234 acres and more online at Jessica Gervais at royallepage.ca. And Rock and Bowl is now only $32.99 each every Friday and Saturday at Midtown Bowl. Book now and receive a $5 game card free, 705-267-3500. And find the post and nominate a business for Boost Your Business. Winners will win a free week of advertising on our show with a big thanks to Timmins Courier Service, Canadian TradeX, and Mikey's General Sales. Need a trained security guard? Then call and book today with Martin Peel at Pat's Canine Protection and Detection Services, 705-288-7435. And let's chat menopause with the We Count Talk Show with Mel and Mel. Be a part of the studio live audience at Northern College, January the 30th. Tickets are on sale now for $25 each. You can find them today, theconnectors.ca. And it's time to register for kindergarten. Did you know that your little ones in 2021 are now set for kindergarten this September? You can book now with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board. More details online at ncdsb.on.ca. For everything Rock on the River and more, you need to follow the Timmins Festival and Events Committee for a tea-fecking good time. Online, timminsfestivals.com. And the first and only First Nations-owned security provider in Northern Ontario is Advanced Security Protective Services. Give them a call today, 705-267-5547. More free skill sessions this week for your U9s and U13 players with the PMHA. Check out the PMHA Facebook page for your ice times. Win double line prizes every single session at Jackpot Time Timmins. Open 7 days a week. Bingos Tuesday to Sundays at 251 First Avenue. It's still time to book a carpet clean, a strip and wax job today for your commercial unit with DAP Cleaning Solutions. Call Andrew N for your free quote now, 705-465-3500. And book a seat on board our first ever KINZ and KLOMP NHL bus trip to Ottawa. Happens the weekend of March the 28th, and your ticket includes bus trip there and back, your ticket to see the Sens and the Columbus Blue Jackets, and 2 nights hotel accommodation. Inquire today. It's first come, first serve at kinsandklomp@gmail.com. And a huge clearance sale is on now at Canadian Tire Timmins. Exercise equipment, outdoor apparel, hunting, ice fishing, skidoo wear, and more. It's while quantities last, and it's on now till February the 28th. And known for fresh and making life easy, stop and shop today at Pick Up the Crop Timmins, for everything you need is right there. 70 Algonquin Boulevard. And Term 2 registration is now open with the Timmins Learning Center's Homework Club for grades 1 to 8 for one-on-one tutoring. Inquire today, 705-268-8900. And get a ticket for Rick Lemieux's I Know My Rights comedy special. Happens this Saturday night, 8 p.m. at the Charles Fournier Auditorium. Get your tickets at OnStageDirect.com with the proceeds to Crime Stoppers. And it's hockey night at Moose Factory this weekend for your Timmins Majors as they take on the Cap Flyers on the James Bay coast. For further details, you can log on to timminsmajors.com. And who will be crowned Bonhomme Carnival 2025? Will it be Corinne Brienne, Noemi Rodrigue, or Sylvie Bernier? Follow along online, laronetimmins.ca. And for all natural cleaning products, try TNT's all natural cleaning products with Trison and Elijah. Inquire today, 705-406-4578.
Rock and roll, there it is.
Rock and
so
roll.
this is
Yeah.
Caleb's last show. He comes in every Tuesday night and does the show, and his last day is tomorrow. So Caleb, it's been a pleasure.
my man.
It's
for
been a
you.
pleasure
Yes,
meeting you
been a
guys,
pleasure,
spending time
yes.
with you guys,
You-
suffering
you-
with you guys.
Suffering with
Yeah,
us.
and you have had an awesome mentor
Yeah.
in
Yes.
Ronnie.
I think he deserves the biggest
He does.
handshake.
Ronnie is the
Yeah.
lifeline.
Round of applause.
I got the
show.
big handshake. They got wimpy. They got the wimpy.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know, there's a question you asked me the first time I was ever on your show.
Yeah.
It was when I started with you guys back in the fall, all that stuff. Do you remember what that question was?
First question I asked you.
No, not the first question, but the big one.
Yeah.
Do you remember the question?
No, I don't. Now now they're testing me. I have
the-
no
the-
idea what I said.
My scoreboard's
Yeah.
The question was, who is my favorite between you and Kinsman?
Yes, yeah. I want to revisit on this.
Yeah,
answer.
you want to
Yes.
revisit?
Who's your favorite, Caleb?
Well, I'm afraid my answer hasn't changed. It's
Yeah.
still Ronnie.
Oh,
Yes.
come on. Give me a
So
break.
so I can't say anything because the pink slip will be in my desk in the morning. But I can't because Mark gives me a ride home. But I gotta say, Caleb.
Caleb's your
Thank
favorite.
you.
Okay.
All right, what do you think?
Battle of
of
the Boardmen. They're good buddies.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay, so you guys ready for the Wheel of Winning?
The Wheel of Winning.
Winning 5. What do we win? That's your
We're
job
giving,
there, Kinsman.
5 passes to Midtown Bowl and 5 Fun Zone game cards loaded with $10 each on them.
All right, are we
Wheel
ready
it.
for the wheel there, Kinsman?
I think we are.
And I
Ready to
You gotta do the Trump.
know where my
Did the mouse die on you?
I think the mouse. Oh, there it is. See, I would not win the best
And he
Boardman
told me
battle.
not to make excuses.
I am making excuses.
Yeah.
All right, so this is our winner.
The Wheel of Winning.
The Wheel of Winning. See, I'm not as good as them, obviously.
So someone's going to win this, and again, we'll reach out to the winner. We'll drop this off to you tomorrow. And you'll be off to Midtown Bowl. Louise, Melanson, Normando.
Louise.
Congratulations.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Win tonight.
I'd like to say, Caleb got his first recognition on the comments.
Yes, actually. You know, how you guys, and by the way, even if I'm not normally included, still, on behalf of all of us, I can say we all appreciate the thank you and praise and all that stuff. But the funny thing is that, like Ronnie said, this was the first time you guys said, oh yeah, thank you, Ronnie, Klomp, Kinsman, and Caleb. So
There you go.
Just,
you got it.
He's
Yeah,
now
that's it.
permanently etched.
It's like this is your retirement party. the closest
You'll
you'll
be
get for a
back.
while.
You
Really,
know?
Kinsman?
Yeah, when
He's
he,
off
when,
to
when he kicks, kicks some good butt there in North Bay, he's going to be, bringing back your filmography, and you can talk about it on the show.
Like we used to say
Tell us
to
what
our,
you're learning.
Yeah.
hey,
in shooting.
what I may do actually is before every big movie that I'm releasing, what I could do is I have an episode with you guys.
There you go. He's
So.
he's locked in there,
He
Kinsman.
is locked in.
Well, Caleb, whatever you're going to be doing, it's going to be amazing. You're lucky to have this great mentor. But I have one last challenge for you folks as we
Okay.
close out the show. I need the #1 Boardman to close out the show for us.
And we'll see you tomorrow night.
no.
Hey.
HR.
Third shot, I'm wounded, empty. I cry out, but no one's listening now. But I can't back down. Third shot, I'm wounded, empty. Can't shout, 'cause no one hears me now. Still I can't back down. Come thunderstorm, I won't ever fall. I won't turn around, I can't lose it all.
call home. English speaking and the francophones. 8 months of winter, well it ain't so bad. Lights on a gawk and all making me mad. 2 McDonald's and 1 Walmart. My bike got stolen when it got dark. Extend our trailers and we drive skidoo. That's what we intended love to do.
I promise to protect downtown. Eat at Siva's so I can stay round. Yell at bad drivers every day. At Hollinger Park is where I play. 101 is still my mall. See the murals? We have it all. Animal tours, it's all set. We want our jobs back at Kid Met. Shania Twain Center, it went under. How about another Stars in Thunder? New pool, will we ever get? Hockey brawls here make me sweat.
Tunes is a place that we call home. English speaking and the francophones. 8 months of winter, well it ain't so bad. Lights on a gawk and all making me mad. 2 McDonald's and 1 Walmart. My bike got stolen when it got dark.